It's so hard to move forward when you have so many people in this country that are refusing to get vaccinated.
That's the number one
and
problem.
incubating this virus and letting this virus mutate. That is, I think, what the major problem is, and it's because the prior administration, he who shall not be named by Whoopi, politicized.
But it only hurts the unvaccinated.
As far as the vaccine is concerned, I'd like to inform America, in case we don't know this, because I looked all this up for you. The mumps vaccine took 4 years. The polio vaccine took 20 years. And the smallpox vaccine took a few centuries. It was developed initially in 1796, so they started to think about it, and it became useful in the 1950s. Okay? It is not a simple thing to do. He will push anything to get reelected. Don't fall for it. And by the way, I will take the vaccine after Ivanka takes it.
Okay. Well, what about you, Sonny?
You know, my concern, Whoopi, is with the FDA approval, because we know that the FDA is not an independent group. It's actually part of Health and Human Services, and that is part of the executive branch. And so there's evidence that, you know, the FDA has been politicized. Let's remember what happened with hydrochloroquine and that decision, the convalescent plasma decision. So that kind of politicization, I think, erodes the public trust in the efficacy and the safety of the vaccine. So in my view, I start to think, are they cutting corners for political purposes? Are they going to give approval so that this kind of vaccine is available right before the election to make Donald Trump look good? Does Donald Trump really care about the safety of the vaccine, or does he just want to make good on his promise to have the vaccine? And that is really my concern. And then think about who needs the vaccine the most. The Black community has been disproportionately affected by the coronavirus. That community needs this vaccine. Also, the Black community makes up the vast majority of the frontline workers, of the essential workers. So they need the vaccine, but they are 40% less likely to take that vaccine because they don't have trust in it. I was actually speaking to my good friend Floyd, Black guy from law school, and I said, do you think you would take the vaccine if it became available? He said, I got one word for you: Tuskegee.
It's so hard to move forward when you have so many people in this country that are refusing to get vaccinated.
That's the number one
and incubating this virus and letting this virus mutate. That is, I think, what the major problem is, and it's because the prior administration, he who shall not be named by Whoopi, politicized.
But it only hurts the unvaccinated with